Everyone, let's start our discussion.
Sure.
Please turn off your mic, everyone. If you have any question, you can unmute your mic, no problem. So this training is related with CCNA. Okay. So everyone, do you have guys have any experience with any networking courses? Nishant, Ashraf, Sohail, any experience with networking? And
Uh,
why Cisco? Can
I
anyone tell
don't
me
really know.
why CCNA training?
yeah,
I share with you.
Yes. Nishant, can you hear me? Ujjwal, why CCNA training? Can you help me?
No, sir, sorry, we don't have because and my
If
pressure.
you are comfortable in Hindi, no
Yeah,
problem.
yeah, I can comfortable in both.
Yes. Yes.
yeah. So basically, I'm looking to do CCNA training is because I worked with FORTINET and I'm right now working with Acumera. So
Okay.
I'm in provisioning team. I'm into operations. So
Mm-hmm.
I need to know networking because I have to also match the technical side of it.
You
So
are
that's
working with Fortinet firewall device.
I was working with
Okay,
FORTINET
okay,
company.
okay.
Now I'm working with Acumera.
Icomera, okay.
So
So do you have any experience with CCNA training
no, I have
previously?
no. I don't. I've not done training, but I know about the devices, what they use here and there, a little bit.
Okay. Okay, let's start our discussion, everyone. Okay. Ashraf, Sohail, Gulam, Kunal,
Yeah,
Fahad,
yeah, yeah.
Ujjwal.
Yeah, start with.
Okay, please
Yes.
Yeah,
turn
yeah,
off
yeah.
your
Yeah.
mic. Okay, if you have any question,
No, no, no
you
question,
can
please.
unmute. Okay, please turn off your mic.
Yeah, yeah. You can do we
So
start.
this, please, okay. So this training is called what? CCNA, Cisco Certified Network Associate. So this
Right.
is basic networking. Please turn off your mic, Ashraf, please. Ashraf,
Yeah,
please turn off your mic.
1 minute.
Please turn off your mic. Yes. Now, the CCNA is called what? Cisco Certified Network Associate. This training will take minimum 40 hours. Minimum 40 hours. What I can provide you from my side. So I will provide you slides and notes. So we have proper notes for each topic, a recording after every session. So you can revise and lab setup software. So for practice, we are using two application. Packet Tracer is an application where you can create all your topology. And next application is called GNS3. So two software are required for this CCNA training. Now, this complete training will take minimum 40 hours. Today, we'll discuss about the topic discussion. What topic we will cover in our complete training. Okay, before start our topic discussion, the question is why Cisco? Because for networking devices in market, we have multiple vendors, right? We have multiple vendors. If you talk about vendors for networking devices, yes, Cisco is a vendor. Fortinet is also a vendor. Palo Alto, it's also a vendor. Juniper, Alcatel, right? HP. So we have multiple vendor in the market for networking devices. In CCNA, our focus is on two device. It's called router device, and second device is called switch. So in complete CCNA training, you will focus on how to work with a router device, how to work with a switch device. And for router, for switches, we have multiple vendor in the market. So why Cisco? Because if you check Cisco share in the market for networking devices, so 70% market we have only for Cisco. 70% market is only for Cisco vendor, because Cisco is dealing not only in router switches. Okay, in Cisco we have Cisco firewall, Cisco IPS devices, Cisco ICE, Cisco data center devices, Cisco service provider devices. So yes, that's why Cisco is what? Cisco market share is 70%. in 30%, rest company will survive. So 70% only for Cisco. That's why we have a proper course curriculum in Cisco. Now, Cisco designed a course curriculum is called CCNA, a proper course curriculum. Okay, you will not get this option in other vendors like HP or Alcatel. Okay, we have a proper course curriculum in Cisco. It's called CCNA, Cisco Certified Network Associate. Here you can get the basic idea about router or routing option, switches or switching option, switching features. So first topic in our training, we'll discuss about inter-networking device. This is our first topic. Inter-networking devices. In inter-networking devices, we will focus on what is hub. Yes, we are not using hub device in network now, but we need to discuss, okay, why we have hub, okay, why hub device, and what is the problem with the hub? Because now we have an intelligent device for LAN portion. It's called switch. So how hub will work? Okay, in case if I'm using switching or if I'm using switch, how switch will work? What is the basic function of switch? So to connect LAN, we can use switch. You can go with the next device is called router. What is router device? What is the function of router? What is fixed router? Modular router? In case if I'm working with Cisco devices, so what is Cisco router series? We can discuss in internet networking device. Next device is what? Firewall. Firewall. So your focus in season, your focus is on router and switches. But after router and switches, or you can say after CCNA, yes, you can plan for firewall training. Mr. Vivo 2321. Can you hear me, dear?
Not a clear why this Mr. Natish.
Mr.
This person is Nitish.
Nitish, okay.
2321. Yes, call me that why is not coming this side.
See, please tell him, okay, connect with audio, Ashraf, okay?
Achha.
Connect with
Yep.
audio. Vivo, Nitish, right? Nitish,
Yeah, Nitish.
can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Okay, now let's focus on topic. Please turn off your mic. So now what we have router devices, switches devices. These two devices we can discuss in our CCNA training. But yes, after CCNA, you can plan for firewall device. Firewall device. So in Cisco, we have Cisco ASA firewall box and Cisco FTD, Firepower Threat Defense. Okay, so our focus is on router and switches. So our first topic is inter-networking device, where we can discuss the basic idea, basic function of all the devices. Okay, next topic, we can focus on OSI model. OSI model. So OSI model, in OSI model, we can discuss how traffic is traveling from source to destination. Yes, Sohail, you can ask. Yes, Sohail.
Yeah, you mentioned about this firewall training. So this firewall training would be given in CCNA course, or I have to take a separate course for that again?
Yes, it's a separate course. After CCNA, you can go for firewall training.
Can I take like FORTINET after CCNA?
You can, no problem.
Okay, sure.
CCNA is a basic requirement
Okay.
to start any firewall training, any firewall vendor.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Okay. So our next topic is called what? OSI model. OSI model we are using for troubleshooting. In case if you want to verify your network, okay, the problem is related with layer 2 or problem is related with layer 3. What is layer 2? Switch. Layer 3, router. Layer 4, protocol. So in OSI model, we can discuss how traffic is traveling from source to destination. What is the background process? In OSI model, we have layers. Okay, we have layers is called application layer, presentation layer, session, transport, network, data, and physical layer. So we can discuss each layer function. Each layer function, what you can do in application layer, then presentation, session, transport, network, data, and physical. So OSI model is this is theoretical concept, but yes, in a real network, you can use this model for troubleshooting. After OSI model, we can focus on IP addressing concept. And this is important topic, IP addressing. In IP addressing, we have two portion. We can go with IP version 4 and we can discuss IPv6. IPv6. In IP version 4, we'll discuss complete IPv4 concept. Okay, what is IP? What is IPv4 classes? Okay, in IPv4, we have classes, class A, B, C, D, E. Or what is subnetting concept here? Subnetting concept. In subnetting, we have two portions to discuss. It's called FLSM, fixed length subnet mask, and next is variable length subnet mask. It means only this topic, only this portion will take minimum 4 to 5 hours. Only this portion. IPv6 we can discuss later, but our focus is on first IPv4. After this topic, you can get a complete idea about IP addressing concept. When you get an idea about IP addressing, you can see in my laptop, in my laptop, I have a IP, see, IP config. If you type IP config, so this is the example of IP address. Okay, why we have this 192.168.1.1? What is this 2555, 255.255? What is this subnet mask? What is this IP address? What is this default gateway? We can discuss these options in IP addressing concept. And when you get an idea about IP addressing, then you can start new topic. It's called basic command, because in chapter number 1, chapter number 2, chapter number 3, we can discuss theoretical portion. So after theoretical portion, we can go for some practical implementation. So we can start our topic, basic command on router. Basic command on router. It means if I have a Cisco router, if I want to access this device through console, if I want to access through Ethernet interface, what is the basic command we have? How to take backup, restore. In case if I have a router, I don't have any image. For example, I don't have any operating system. Okay. In Cisco router, we have iOS, Inter-Networking Operating System. So in case I have a blank router, okay, I want to upload an operating system, like in your laptop. Okay, in your laptop, you don't have any operating system and you want to upload Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 11, Linux operating system. Same, in router, I have a blank router. I want to upload a new operating system. How we can do this task? How to go with backup and restore? How to configure IP address on any interfaces? Okay, so these options we can discuss. My point is, these options we can discuss in basic command. Yes, please ask your question.
So with this training, basically by the end, will you be able to, configure devices, different, networking devices for customers?
Yes, Cisco devices. Okay, you can work with you can
For
work with
example,
Cisco routers and Cisco switches.
yeah, for
And
example,
same, yes, sir.
similar kind of devices like CXD devices, which are, used by like Americans, like Acuvigil devices, which work in, similar principles. So even
See,
that also,
concept is common, Sohail.
okay,
Concept is a common, okay? But the
okay.
configuration step is different.
Oh,
For
okay,
example, if you are working with Juniper switch, yes, you can configure VLAN concept, you can configure trunking, you can configure STP, but the configuration step is different.
okay,
Okay.
sure,
In this training, our focus is on Cisco router and Cisco switches.
okay.
Now, so basic command, this topic will take everyone, this topic will take minimum 2 to 3 hours. And when you get an idea about the basic command on routers, the next topic is IP routing concept. So with IP addressing, you can get an idea about what is IP. Okay, and how to divide single network into multiple sub-network in IP addressing concept. How to divide a single network into multiple different network. In IP addressing, you can get this idea. But now if you want to connect different network, what is different network means? Let me show you. For example, I have 2 laptops, okay? Let's go with a small example. So for example, I have my laptop and my friend laptop. So you can connect a cable. You can connect a cable onto this machine. Onto this machine, I'm using IP address 192.168.10.10. Okay. What is this 10.10? What is this 192? Okay, don't care about this right now. Okay, we'll discuss in detail. But I'm trying to give you the idea. You have IP address on both computers. You have IP address on both computer 20.10. 20.10 I'm configuring. From this machine, if I'm trying to verify my connectivity, so in Cisco scenario or in any network, you can verify your connectivity. And to verify your connectivity, you can use ping command. This is the common command, okay? You can use in any vendor to verify your network connectivity. Ping, packet internet grouper. So ping is what? 192.168.20.10. Okay. Okay, with my physical laptop, my point is with my physical laptop, if I'm trying to ping google.com, so I'm getting a reply message. This message is what? Reply from something, okay, TTL something. See, I'm getting 4 messages. If you are getting this message, it means you have a connectivity. Okay, if you are getting message like this, you have a connectivity. Now, if I'm trying to ping here, if I'm trying to ping 20.10, if I'm trying to ping 20.10, you can see I'm not getting reply. I'm getting message what? Request time out. It means I'm trying to communicate with different network. Different network. So if you are trying to communicate with different network, see, you are not getting reply. So for different network communication, we need a device is called router. We need a router device. So on router, you can configure routing topic. Wait. On router, you can configure routing. You can create a communication in between different network. So for routing, we have a concept is called IP routing concept. You can configure on router. And for connectivity, you can use these methods. For example, you can go with static routing option. You can go with default routing option, or you can use dynamic routing concept. Dynamic routing concept. In dynamic routing, we have protocols. It's called RIP, Routing Information Protocol, EIGRP, Enhanced Interior Gateway Routing Protocol. OSPF is a popular protocol. So in real network, everyone, in real network, you will get this option. OSPF is a popular one. OSPF is a popular protocol. EIGRP is popular protocol. So for different network connectivity, you can go with the static method, you can go with default method, or you can use dynamic routing. Only this topic, everyone, only this topic will take minimum 8 to 10 hours. Only this routing concept. Ashraf, any question there? Gulam, Kunal, Farhad, Nishant, Nitish, Sohail, Ujjwal.
Yes, yeah.
Yes, Ashraf.
This what
Yes, Ashraf.
generally this routing, this dynamic routing, this all this company did best.
See, it's depend upon your requirement, okay? If you are working in a
Okay.
small network, Ashraf, you can go with static.
Okay.
Okay, towards ISP, we can only configure default routing towards ISP. And if you are working with big network, okay, you have 10 routers, 50 routers, 100 routers, thousands of routers. So you can use
Okay.
dynamic routing method.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, understand.
सर बीजीपी नहीं आएगा इससे
No, BGP is a part of CCNP, Gulam. Okay, BGP is also a protocol, everyone, border gateway protocol.
थोड़ा ओवरव्यू दे देना सर इसमें टाइम निकला
ठीक है, मैं बता दूंगा, no problem. But see, BGP is a complete 10 to 14-hour training. Only BGP, Gulam. Okay.
ओके
So BGP is a strong topic. It's a part of CCNP. Yes, I can give you the basic idea. No problem. Okay.
ओके ओके
ओके, ये स्टैटिक राउटर जो होता है वो नॉर्मली 2 से 4 अगर राउटिंग यूज कर सकते हैं
Static
उसमें यूज
routing,
होता है।
Ashraf,
या
static routing. Static
स्टैटिक
routing is a
राउटिंग।
method.
ओके
I
ओके
will tell you in detail. Okay.
ओके ओके
I will tell you in detail. In our topic description, I will tell you in detail. Right now, I'm giving you basic idea. Clear now?
Hello,
Okay.
so
Okay.
one question.
Yes, Sohail.
Yeah, you'll teach everything from the scratch, right? It won't be like this, like from in between. It would be from the scratch, correct?
Yes, dear.
Sure.
Yes. It's a basic CCNA training, so I will start from scratch. Yes.
Thank you.
But sir,
Nishant,
it's
any
totally,
question?
yeah. But it's totally depend on the customer requirement. I think so.
Yeah.
Because if they are asking to create dynamic, that could be okay for us. Otherwise, if they are saying that you need to create a static, then we can go through the static, right?
See, in MPLS, Nishant, in
Okay.
MPLS cloud, okay.
Mhm.
In MPLS cloud, yes, it's totally depend on customer side.
Okay.
Okay.
But for an example, if we are working on any customer, for an example, US customer, okay, and we have deliver one MPLS link and another one is internet link.
Okay.
So which will be consider on that?
You can consider anyone. You can use go with the primary and secondary option, or you can utilize both the link at the same time. No problem.
No, but my question is that if we have delivered two link, okay, primary link is
Okay.
internet and
Nishant,
secondary link,
Nishant.
yeah,
You have a router, right?
yes,
One connection is MPLS, right?
yeah,
One connection is normal ISP connection.
yeah.
Now, what's your task?
No, if they are saying that we need to configure the router
Hmm.
first and then we need to configure routing, okay. So which one will consider on that? Because
See, it depend. I'm telling
previously
you.
you say,
I'm telling you. Depend upon your configuration
okay,
in your MPLS cloud. Okay, if you are using static routing, okay, on both side,
okay,
so you can choose AD value, administrative distance.
mm-hmm,
Least AD value, more prefer. If you are using AD value 1 this side, AD value 10 this side, so
mm-hmm,
router will choose this route.
first one,
Okay.
lowest value.
Let's discuss this topic in session. Okay.
Okay, no worry.
Yes. Any question? Wait. I'm not able to understand what is being discussed. They are talking about the basic. What is exactly the static routing and dynamic routing? Sohail.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I mean, I thought they already know the stuff. Okay, so I'm not
No. No.
aware
No.
of
No.
it.
No. No. No.
So I'm
They are
looking.
confused about the concept. That's what they are asking. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now, so this my point is what everyone, IP routing concept will take minimum 8 to 10 hours. It means with this topic, you can get an idea how to connect different network. Okay, if you have multiple routers, you can create your connectivity. Now, once you create your connectivity, after that, you can go for filtering. Okay, after that, you can go for filtering. For example, I have multiple routers, okay, in a building, okay. I'm working in a building, okay. In a building, I have multiple routers R1, R2, R3. Okay, I have a simple topology. So into this building, I have 3 floors, and on each floor, I have routers and switches. So I have a connectivity like this. For example, okay, I have a connectivity like this. Yes, we have multiple computers. These are what computers? So as per your routing concept, okay, doesn't matter, okay, which routing method you are using, static, default, dynamic, doesn't matter. My point is you have a connectivity, everyone. Kunal, you have connectivity. If you have a connectivity, okay, any machine can communicate with any destination machine. After that, your task is what? Filter your network. Okay, if I have a connectivity, now I want to filter my network. For example, this machine, this client machine cannot communicate with this server machine, for example. Okay, so you can go with ACL concept, access control list. This is called packet filtering method. Packet filtering method. Packet filtering firewall concept, you can say. ACL, access control list. Okay, for example, if this machine is, see, we have a reachability, but I want to filter my traffic. This machine cannot communicate with this machine. Or in case if this machine is trying to communicate with the server, yes, he can communicate, but he can only access particular service or particular protocol. That's it. So for filtering, for your network filtering, you can use ACL, and this is a common concept. Sohail, you are working with Fortinet, right? You were working with Fortinet, right? Fortinet firewall, I think, right?
Yeah, correct.
In
FortiGate.
Fortinet firewall, CS Fortigate firewall.
Yep.
Fortinet is a vendor, okay, and Fortigate is a firewall. Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Now my point is what? If you remember in Fortigate, you configured your firewall policy to allow your traffic, right?
Sir, before you say, I was working with Fortinet in the operations team. I was
Okay,
a
okay, okay,
project management.
okay,
I
no
was
problem.
not like a technical support guy.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
Okay, my point is everyone see, ACL is a common concept. Usual ACL is a common concept. In Fortinet firewall, in firewall scenario, for example, if you are working with Fortinet, you can configure policy. In Palo Alto, you can create policy. In Cisco ASA firewall, you can create policy to filter your traffic. In Cisco router, to filter your traffic, to filter your network, we are using ACL. So it's a common concept, everyone. It's a common concept. Now, if you talk about filtering method, so in ACL, we'll discuss two options, numbered ACL and named ACL. Now you are working with numbered or named, okay? In numbered or in named, we have two type of filtering method, standard ACL and extended ACL. Standard ACL and extended. If you want to filter your traffic based on source IP only, source IP, for example, you want to block any specific IP address, you want to block complete network, you want to block complete subnet, yes, you can go with standard ACL list. But in case, if you want to match your source IP, your destination IP, what is source IP, destination IP? See, for example, I'm trying to ping google.com. See everyone, I'm getting reply. So my source IP is 192.168.1.7. And my destination IP is what? This. Destination IP is what? 142.250.194.14. So this is my source IP 1.7. 1.7 my source IP, and I'm trying to ping this google.com. So this is destination IP. So in case if you want to take a decision based on source IP, destination IP, and service or protocol, like this ping service, okay, I'm trying to verify my connectivity. And to verify my connectivity, I'm using ping command, okay? Ping is what? It's a command, this option. So this is service, you can say, or protocol, you can say, ping. So now, if you want to filter your network based on source IP, destination IP, and service or protocol, so you can go with this extended access list. So this ACL topic is a interesting topic. ACL topic will take minimum 2 hours. Now, after ACL discussion, we can we can go with switching concept. We can go with switching concept, how to work with a switch. So topic is switching. This switching topic will take minimum 8 to 10 hours, like routing. Like routing, switching will take minimum 8 to 10 hours. In switching, we'll discuss first what is VLAN concept, virtual LAN, how to divide single broadcast domain into multiple separate broadcast domain, or you can say how to divide a single LAN into multiple separate virtual LAN. So VLAN concept we have. Next topic is called what? Trunking. Trunking concept. Next topic we have VTP, VLAN trunking protocol. In VTP, we can discuss version 1, version 2, version 3. In VTP, we have VTP mode. So we can discuss what is server mode, what is client mode, and what is transparent mode. The next topic is inter VLAN routing. Routing. And inter VLAN routing we can discuss on layer 2 switch and layer 3 switch. Okay, so remember always in LAN side network, we can use layer 2 switch. Layer 2 switch can take a forwarding decision based on MAC address. And layer 3 switch is like a router. It's like a router. Layer 3 switch can take a forwarding decision based on L3 information. L3 means what? It can take a forwarding decision based on MAC address and with IP address. But layer 2 switch, it can take a forwarding decision based on MAC address. What is MAC address? What is MAC address? Every device has a physical address, right? Everyone? Kunal, can you hear me? Kunal? Kunal?
Hello. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So what is MAC address, everyone? MAC address is a physical address of a device, right?
Physical address, yeah.
Every device has a physical address or MAC address. It has 48 bit. 48 bit. Okay, now let's come on to the point. So here we have inter-VLAN routing, and we can discuss inter-VLAN routing on layer 2 switch and layer 3 switch. The next topic is called STP, and this is very important topic. STP, spanning tree protocol. Spanning tree protocol. If you talk about STP, everyone, STP is it's like a BGP, you can say. Okay, STP will take minimum 6 to 8 hours. If you go with CCNP training. In CCNA, yes, we can discuss STP. This will take minimum 2 hours. But yes, STP is a big topic. The rest portion you can discuss in CCNP training. Ashraf, any question here?
No.
Okay. So now this is what STP, spanning tree protocol. So these are what our topics. See, in STP, we have multiple concept. Multiple concept in STP. What is root bridge? What is root guard? What is ether channel concept? We'll discuss in detail. This can take 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours. STP, spanning tree protocol. After switching, you can get an idea how to work in a LAN, how to work in a LAN network. And in case if I have multiple switches, how to work with the switches after switching concept. Now, the next topic. Can we take a break for 5 minutes, everyone? Ashraf, Gulam, Kunal, Fahad, Nishad, Nitish,
Sure.
Ujjwal.
Yes, sir.
Let's take a
Yeah.
break for 5 minutes, then we can continue. We will
Yeah.
continue at 9:42. Please turn off your mic. Everyone, can you hear me? Ashraf, Gulam, Kunal, Fahad, Nisha, Nitish, Sohail,
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes,
everyone. Let's continue
Yes,
our
sir.
topic now. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Okay. So after switching concept, we can discuss. Please turn off your mic, Ashraf. Next topic
Okay.
we can discuss is called NAT. NAT is what? Network Address Translation. And
Sir,
this is
sorry
this
to
is
interrupt
yes,
you.
Nishant.
Yeah, I have one question.
Yes,
Could you
yes.
please add two topics? First of all, how to install the iOS on the Cisco switches. First
Uh
one, and
yes.
second one is staking.
How
If we
to
are
how
going
to
to
how to
how to install the iOS on the Cisco switches.
see I can Nishant, I can show you in Cisco router.
Okay.
Okay, in Cisco switches, you cannot do in a real scenario. See, you can only do in real scenario. You cannot do in practice scenario. Nishant,
No, no.
I can show
I'm
you this.
talking
I
about
can show you the. I
talking
can.
about the real environment. For an
Sorry.
example, if we are working anywhere, so we need to install the iOS on the
I can tell you
switches.
the I can tell you the command syntax. Same syntax you can use for switches.
Okay, and what about the stack switching?
See, stacking is a different concept and it's a part of CCNP.
CCNP.
Okay. Yes,
Okay,
stacking is a separate concept. Everyone,
okay.
stacking is what you can combine multiple switches to act as a single switch.
Yeah,
Everyone,
yes, absolutely right.
Nishant is saying stacking. Stacking means what? We can. Nishant, what? Let me give you the basic idea. Nishant, see what you can do. You need a stack cable, okay? First cable you can connect with the switch, last switch, and then you can create a connectivity like this. This is what stacking. Clear?
Yeah, yeah.
But this is not a CCNA concept, okay?
Okay,
You can discuss in CCNA. After this training, you can enroll for CCNA.
okay.
Please turn off your mic. Now, what is NAT concept, everyone? NAT is required. See, NAT is a common topic and important topic because it's a common concept. You can configure on Cisco router, you can configure on any firewall device. Okay, so NAT scenario is what? For example, this is your LAN portion. This is your LAN portion. And here you have a switch. So you have a connectivity like this. This switch is connected with a router. This switch is connected with a router because to connect different network, we need router device. And this router is connected with ISP portion. This is what your ISP side network. So into this topology, this portion is your private network portion. LAN side network, you can say, or private network portion. And this portion is what? Public side network, or you can say ISP side portion. So in private network, in our LAN side network, we are using private IP. For example, 192.168.10.10. This is private IP address. And if this private IP address is trying to communicate with outside, okay, for example, this machine is trying to access internet services. So it's required public IP. What you can do here, you can do translation. If you want to allow this machine to access internet services, you need to configure NAT. You need to configure translation option onto this router. So NAT is a common concept. You can configure on router. You can configure on any L3 firewall device. So NAT is for translation. You can translate your private IP into public IP. And for translation, we can discuss three type of translation configuration option. First, we can discuss static NAT concept. Then we can discuss dynamic NAT. And this PAT option is a popular option, port address translation, or you can say overload. So NAT we are using for translation. And for translation, we have translation configuration option, static, dynamic, and PAT. So we can discuss in detail what is NAT concept. This topic will take minimum 2 hours. Okay, next topic is called what? Next topic is called IP version 6. This is called IP version 6, or you can say next generation IP. Next generation IP. So IPv6, we can discuss IPv6 format. And why IPv6? Because we have IP version 4. In market, what we have? IP version 4. IPv4. And in IPv4, we have approx 2 to the power 32. Approx 4 billion of IP we have in IPv4. Why we need IPv6? We'll discuss, okay, what is the difference in between IP version 4 and IP version 6. What is the format? Because IP version 4, you can see, you can verify this IP address, you can verify, see, this is IPv4 example, 192.168.1. This is IPv4 address. And this is IPv6 address, link local address. This is what? IP version 6 example. This one is what? Your IP version 4. This one is your IP version 6 address. So what is IP version 4 format? What is IP version 6? See, in IP version 6, we have 128 bit. Okay, we have 128 bit. And IPv4 format is what? Decimal format. Here we have hexadecimal option. Now, if you want to configure IP version 6 on device, on router, so you can go with static IP address configuration method, or you can go with dynamic. In dynamic, we can discuss two options. First is stateless auto configuration. And second is called stateful configuration. So for IP address, we can go with the static method or we can go with dynamic. This is IP address configuration method, okay? This is not a routing. I'm talking about IP address configuration method. In dynamic, you can go with the stateless auto configuration. You can discuss stateful auto configuration. And yes, like IP version 4, we can configure IPv6 routing. IPv6 routing. We can configure static routing. You can go with default routing. And yes, dynamic routing option is available. But in IP version 6, we have RIPNG. And we have EIGRP protocol and OSPF version 3 concept. So this is next generation IP. You can get the idea about next generation IP. And this next generation IP, you can configure on any vendor. You can configure on any device. Clear? Ashraf, Gulam, Kunal, Fahad, Nishant, Nitish, Sohail. Sohail, any question?
Yeah.
Ujjwal, any question? Ujjwal. Okay, our next topic is called what? Our next topic is called FHRP. FHRP. What is FHRP? So, for example, I'm working in a small network, okay? I'm working in a small network. I have a router. This router is connected with a switch. And this is your LAN portion, LAN side network. Okay, this side, your ISP side portion, ISP side network. Now into this topology, everything is working fine. Okay, you have IP address configuration on router interfaces, router IP address configuration, routing configuration, NAT configuration. So traffic is traveling. You can say traffic is traveling through this router device. Into this topology, you have a single router box. In case if this router goes down, if this router is not working, you will lost your connectivity. Your LAN user, they cannot go on internet site. Right? So we can go with backup plan. We can add one more router here. The second router I'm using as a backup router. So now let's change our topology, switch 1, switch 2. So this portion is your ISP portion and this portion is your LAN portion. So second router I'm using for backup. I'm using for backup. Okay, this topic is called FHRP. In FHRP, we can discuss three protocols: HSRP, VRRP, and GLPP. HSRP and VRRP you can configure on Cisco devices. Okay, it's a Cisco standard protocol. VRRP, it's the open standard protocol. It means this protocol you can use on any vendor, on Cisco, on Juniper, on Palo Alto, on FORTINET, you can configure anywhere. In Checkpoint. So VRRP is an open standard protocol. But HSRP and GLBP, they are what? Cisco standard protocol. So my point is,
तो
if
ये
you,
राउटर का कॉन्सेप्ट है या स्विच का?
it's a router concept, Gulam.
Okay.
But you can also configure on switches, on multi-layer switches, Gulam.
Okay.
Okay. Into this training, I will show you how to configure on Cisco router. But you can configure on multi-layer switch. Gulam, this is not our topic. How to configure on multi-layer switch.
Okay.
But how to configure on layer 3 firewall, layer 3 router, I can show you. Clear now?
Okay.
So my point is, in case if you are using HSRP, in HSRP, we have a concept of active and standby. It means one device is actively manage your traffic, one device. Okay, all traffic is traveling through this active box. If active box goes down, this is standby will become active and traffic is automatically traveling via this side, automatically. So this concept we can discuss. HSRP, VRRP, we can configure in between two routers. And if you have multiple gateway, for example, you have router number 3, okay, router number 4, for example. If you have multiple routers and you want to utilize all the gateway at the same time, so you can use GLBP, Gateway Load Balancing Protocol. So at the same time, you can utilize all your gateway. So FHRP concept. So these are our topics, everyone. Clear my point? Now we have some theoretical discussion. For example, what is VPN? We can discuss some theoretical concept. What is VPN concept? What is SDWAN technology? We can discuss these options theoretically. If we talk about VPN implementation, you can go with CCNP security. If you want to discuss SD-WAN implementation, you can go with CCNP enterprise training. But here I can give you the idea, the basic idea about what is VPN and what is SD-WAN. And this is our topic. These are our topics. Everyone clear my point?
Okay.
So today is topic discussion only. We will start our training from next weekend and our timing is fixed. Yes, Sohail. Yes, Sohail.
Sir, you spoke about VPN and SD-WAN,
Yes.
stating that one is for to go with CCNP security, another one is to go with CCNP enterprise.
Yes.
Now, my question is, after the CCNA training is done, and when I learn all this, policies and all these protocols, what would be the best sort of training, course to go with after this?
See, it's depend upon, for example, if you want to go with router and switches, you can go with CCNP enterprise. Okay. Depend on your requirement. If you want to learn router and switches in deeply, okay, you can go with enterprises. And if you want to move for network security, so after CCNA, you can go for CCNP security, or you can go with multi-vendor firewall program.
Is that like a multi-vendor firewall? You mean to say?
Multi-vendor firewall is it's a great, okay, it's a great option, but it's a difficult option, okay?
Okay.
Because in multi-vendor firewall, you can get 5 firewall training. 5 firewall training. It's a difficult, okay? You need to have
Got it. You're saying that both you will get Fortinet, Palo Alto, Juniper, all this, all the
yes,
firewall
yes,
training,
yes,
right?
5 firewall training. See, I'm taking this multi-vendor firewall training.
Mhm.
Okay, and I'm certified in all. you talk about Fortinet, so I'm certified from NSC 1 to NSC 7.
Okay.
So multi-vendor firewall training, you can learn ASA, you can learn FTD, you can learn Checkpoint, you can learn Fortinet, you can learn Palo Alto. So these are what top vendor in the market. But
Correct.
it's a difficult training. Okay, you need patience. You need
Yeah.
patience with this training.
So I
Multi-vendor
would go
firewall.
for something like not so like vast. Instead, I'll go for something like much more subtle and which I can catch up quickly. So I was thinking if I could take CCNP security like after
In
completion of.
CCNP security, you can get knowledge about only Cisco devices. So hey,
Oh, okay.
only Cisco devices like Cisco ASA, Cisco FTD, Cisco
Cisco
ICE.
device.
Okay,
So it's
Cisco
better to
ICE.
take up CCNP Enterprise, right? Then in that.
CCNP Enterprise, you can work with advanced routing, advanced switching. You can go with SDWAN training.
Okay.
T-Shoot is a book. Troubleshooting is important. And network automation concept. So we have 5 books in CCNP Enterprises.
Yeah, I'm not thinking about Fortinet now because Fortinet is only that 40 gate for NSE 4 is only for 40 gate.
Yes.
After that, again, we have to do NSE 5, which is for 40 manager,
Forti
analyzer.
manager, yes, yes.
Yeah, so their courses are all like, like every course is, channeled towards one particular device. So I'm looking for something which I can apply in any.
You can go with a
network company.
specific vendor, okay? You can go with a specific vendor. For example, you can go with Cisco. So
So the best suggestion would be going for CCNP Enterprise, right?
CCNP Enterprise, or you can go with CCNP Security.
Okay,
You
sure.
can select anyone. Let's finish this training first, okay? After that, you
Sure.
can.
Okay.
Okay, one. So this is our topic discussion. Our training timing is 9 p.m. 9 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. IST. Okay, and our session is what? Saturday and Sunday. Please share your email ID, everyone, in group for slides and notes for lab setup software and for today's session recording. Ashraf, Gulam, Kunal,
Okay.
Fahad,
Yeah.
Nishant, Nitish. Nishant, any question here?
Not now, sir.
Okay, Nitish, Ujjwal. Let's continue this training, everyone. Let us start our first topic, intern networking device. Yes, Ujjwal. Yes, Ujjwal. Any question?
No, sir.
Okay, okay. Please share your email ID, everyone, okay? I'm sharing this recording after 30 minutes
Okay.
in our WhatsApp group. In our WhatsApp group.
Okay. Okay.
Bye,
Okay.
guys. Take care. Good night, everyone.
Thank you. Very good night.
Okay, sir. Good night.
Good night,
Right.
everyone.
Good night.
Good
Good night,
night.
sir.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Thank you very
Good night,
much.
all of